Well, it was a dream of mine about 4 years ago. I had a passion to see if I can get students the opportunity to go and get experience looking at other cultures. A lot of time we think about our own personal issues and trials and tribulations in life and think that we have it really bad. And then also we have people who really think helping people is just giving food or giving money. I wanted to do a step further than that. People can see the human spirit, the essence of what it means to really care. And I think that was kind of the foundation of me and myself, and also my assistant director Sarah Clark for creating this course.
The biggest thing that shocked me was like how the kids are alone so much, like without their parents.
It hurt me to see that the kids are literally thirsty.
It honestly blew me away. Like, we just see these little 4x4 houses, and that's the size of my closet, and it's sickening. So
I felt kind of disillusioned when I first arrived and we were on the bus ride out to Les Cayes, and it was just really kind of incredible to see all of the poverty that was here, and just the difference between where I live and the situation of the people here. But one thing that I did learn, after a day or so, is that there's an incredible resiliency of the people here and an incredible pride, and that's something that you don't see as often where I'm from. So that was really incredible to find out.
I've seen poverty in glimpses, and that's why driving here, I wasn't really shell-shocked like some of my classmates. But when it finally sunk in that there wasn't like a major city, there wasn't a well-to-do area, like the whole country was just, kind of like this. Like this was the norm. That kind of shook me up. That was surprising to me.
Just the living conditions. I've never seen tent cities like that, and people literally living on the street in so many groups. It was really difficult to see, and it made me realize how much we have and how hard it is to survive around here after such a natural disaster that just totally destroyed this country.
People are so loving, and people are so caring, and people really are trying to make a difference here. And no matter what they're going through, they're trying to help other people out. So I think that kind of what shocked me the most and what I expected to get out of it.
I kind of had an idea of what I was going to see before I went to the hospital, but afterwards, I was in there for maybe a minute, seeing malnourished children like that, just open beds, people with illnesses are kept next to people with open wounds. It was disturbing to see, and ultimately I just felt upset by it, but I was touched by it too, because that's something I want to help make a change with.
And we just prayed, and we prayed that Jesus would come and he would heal the people in the hospital, and he would heal this country, because that's the only thing that'll fix this nation, is God.
Going to a hospital and actually seeing what being a part of Doctors Without Borders entails was shocking, but it was essential because I finally realized, like, yes, this is definitely something I want to do.
What I'd like to see happen to the group is I would like for each individual person who came on the group to have their aha moment. The aha moment of knowing how privileged they are, even the most disadvantaged, to see how privileged they are, all the way to the very privileged to realize that even being privileged, you can make a difference. You're not separate. It's not us and them. It's all of us. And once we reach that as a human race, I think all other things in life are just going to be second nature.
The camaraderie. I think camaraderie not just in the people that we brought here, but also in the Haitians, the natives here, have been so friendly to us, and they have helped us so much. And they have really gone out of their way to wash our clothes, to cook for us, to do things that people in America wouldn't do for you.
The people here, they really are, they might not have a lot by our standards, but they certainly do by their standards. They are a very proud people with a very rich culture and a very rich tradition.
But the kids here just have a special charm to them. They're really just very happy, You know, they bring a smile to your face in the truest sense. So.
They are so kind, so lovely. So it's like, it's amazing. That's what I'm gonna say. Totally amazing.
Yeah, getting to know the Haitian people and their culture has been amazing. They're just full of joy and happiness, and they're survivors. They don't let something like that get them down.
I want them to individually grow and realize that no matter what they want to do in life, hopefully Haiti will be incorporated in some way. Maybe that's just a small piece of service they're going to start doing. Maybe it's conserving water more. Whatever it is, I want everyone to be able to come back to the U.S. and say, I learned something and I'm going to change my life, even if it's a little bit.
I want to get these kids some shoes, yo. I want to get these kids some shoes. I saw when I first saw them playing soccer and they didn't have no shoes on, that tripped me out because I mean, they're just playing soccer, running around on the concrete, kicking the ball with no shoes.
I love the culture here. I love the people here, but they just need a lot of help, mainly in their education system. Like I said before, you have to teach these people. You can't just come in here and give them something. You have to teach them.
I definitely want to get that mindset of just want to make a difference.
I plan on coming back to on some of my rotations, hopefully with Doctors Without Borders, but you know, spread the word for other people.
With this group of people, I've realized that we have the ability to change the whole world. We've changed a little portion of Les Cayes, and I think we can just branch out everywhere.
I want to just make a difference. I think if I can leave here peacefully, I would say if I can leave here peacefully, knowing in my mind that I made a difference, I will accomplish the goal.
My biggest goal is to just make as big of a difference in the kids' lives for 10 days as I can. I know I can't really do a whole lot else. However, I would like to, you know, buy a couple extra plane tickets, but we'll see about that.
Yeah, an individual goal of mine is to be able to first help the people here in any way that I can in a sort of sustainable way. You know, it's one thing to pass out food and, you know, that'll help them for a day, a couple days, but it's one thing to be able to work on projects and lead to something that's going to be more sustained for them, a more sustainable life.
I hope to show God's love to people by my actions and by being kind and smiling and picking up little kids and making their day a little bit better. I really want them to realize that just because what they live around here, it's not, the whole world isn't like that. Their possibilities are endless.
For me, I'll just try my best to make them happy and then play with them and then let them know people love them.
I think it would be great if the University of Toledo sponsored a program like this and sent students, because if they did, so many students would go.
I think we can still expand, and there's a great demand for that program, and I think expanding to Haiti would be a great step. Maybe even coordinating with Doctors Without Borders would be a great opportunity. I think that would definitely be something that UT should look into.
There are places in the world that need the assistance of the university students, and you know, be that giving us funding to go do service projects like this, or encouraging students to pursue these opportunities on their own.
Whatever we can do it. And I think this school, the University of Toledo, could adopt this city and make it so much better. It could turn this city around for the better, complete 180.
Channel 2, and she brought with her a ring of bamboo. Now what is that? It's something made, but a princess pet is red and gold and purple too. That's why it's called. Now Captain Jack had a mighty fine crew. He sailed across the channel too, but his ship sank, and yours will too, if you don't bring a ring of bamboo. A ring of bamboo. Now what is that? something made. By the princess bat. It's red and gold. And purple too. That's why it's called. Oh, ring a bamboo.